I'm Clinton County Sheriff David Favreau. I'm here to talk to you about the COVID-19 pandemic that we all have been working on collectively as a community for the past several months. We've seen great successes because of our partnerships that we've established, not just with multiple agencies here in Clinton County, but with our partners in the community, our residents, and our guests. We continue to ask for your assistance because it is only with the cooperation of everybody that we can truly be successful in coming out at the end of this a winner. In order to do that, we have to follow some of the basic guidelines that you hear repeated over and over. I understand you're probably getting sick and tired of hearing those guidelines, and we're probably getting fed up with everything that's been going on, but we're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel, folks, and we need to continue to push even harder now than ever before. We see in the national news communities that have opened up. Many states, many areas across the country that are dropping back into the red. Some of them are even retreating and closing their economies back down again. We do not want to be in that situation. And in order to avoid being put in that situation, we need our community to pull together now more than ever before. If you think about it, wearing a mask in public when you're out in crowded places is not that much to ask to be able to get back to as much of a normal life as we can in the immediate future. Things are going to change. Things have been different, and they will continue to be different for a period of time. But at the end of the day, it comes down to one thing, and that's respect. Respect for your neighbor, respect for your family and friends, and respect for your community. If you have respect for other people, wearing a mask is not a challenge in any way, shape, or form. So wearing a mask in public is very important. Trying to adhere to the social distancing. And another problem that we see is people that try and have secret parties of their own, gatherings of over 50 people, that's starting to cause contamination and problems across the country. So we need to be careful of all of these issues. I've had several complaints from people that have said they've walked into an establishment and they say, "Sheriff, I see people that don't have masks on, and the person behind the cash register is not doing anything about it." My response to that, we're not going to have law enforcement go running right in and putting these people in handcuffs and dragging them out. That's in part the store's responsibility. If they want the economy to continue to be open and to flourish and get through this pandemic, they need to be a partner just as well. They need to enforce it. They all put the signs out in front that a mask is necessary to enter this facility, but not all of them are doing strict enforcement at their level. Clinton County Sheriff's Office has pledged our support that you ask people to wear the mask, you try and enforce it. If they become belligerent and there becomes a problem, you call 911 and we certainly will respond. We can take care of those problems. But the first level of reminding people to wear their mask when they're in the store is bared upon the cash register attendant. It's bared upon the store manager to make sure that this is being done accordingly. Also, make sure as a manager of these businesses that your employees are wearing their masks. Having a mask around their throat is not going to be helping anybody. It needs to be worn and worn appropriately. And my word to all of the people in the community that continue to call with these issues and complaints, if this continues, and there's only been really a handful of establishments that we've had a pretty significant number of calls on, my best advice, don't patronize them. Don't go to those establishments. I now have gotten to the point that I'm uncomfortable when I walk into a particular store and I see 3 or 4 people that don't have a mask on. Realize that it only takes one person that may be asymptomatic, that may think they're perfectly healthy, and they're carrying the virus and in fact spreading the virus to many other people. I don't want to be caught in that situation, and I'm sure you don't want to be caught in that situation. So please, follow the guidelines, follow the rules. Let's continue to exercise the wonderful patience that all of you folks have done for the past several months. Let's work this out together. We will get to the other side. We want to be able to continue to enjoy our community and to enjoy each other. So until we get to that point where this virus is actually concluded via vaccination or what other means, let's follow the guidelines that have been set forth for us, wearing the mask, following the social distancing regulations, not having unnecessary large gatherings, and making sure we're washing our hands and using hand sanitizer. Those are the best things that you can do to protect those that you care about, and just as importantly, that we can do together to protect our community. Thank you for your past support, and please continue to give us your cooperation and support as we work through this pandemic together. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.